welcome to the channel. I'm Maiden's Lilac, or Lilac for short, as you'll start to hear me refer that to, just to kind of help people out there. This is Minecraft Dungeons, a game that I have not seen anyone play in a while, and I myself have not played it in quite some time. As you can see, we have a character right here that basically has gone through almost everything, minus one DLC, I believe, which is the Nether DLC. But today we're not doing, what was that? Today we're not doing this one. We're actually going to be doing a whole new character. So those of you who basically have never seen this game, you know, which is probably a rare variety of people, or you haven't seen this game or played this game, well, you get the luxury of seeing me basically suffer through majority of a fresh game, and you get to see all the cutscenes, and I will try my best not to mention or be talking during any of the cutscenes for you. But I wanted to play this game. Oh, connected to Mojo. That's what that is. I wanted to play this game because, again, I do like Minecraft, I do like Mojo, I do like some of the stuff that and I did mention in my introduction video, which I hope I have uploaded already, that I was going to be doing this, and as well as doing a better Bedrock version series. But back to this situation. So we're doing fresh, and we're basically like, we don't have any metas, we don't have any crazy armors. We're just going to be building that stuff up as we go. So you'll be seeing me kind of put that stuff together. And so also, if you're someone that wants to get this game, or someone that's just wanting to see how this game goes, you get a fresh start. I don't.
The village is burning. No doubt this is the work of the evil Arch-Illager and his minions. They sweep across the land like a ravenous scourge, subjugating or destroying all in their path. This is a time for heroes like yourself. Make haste. The villagers have need of you.
Okay, now we're here. So honestly, it's been a while since I played this, but I just definitely still love the look and feel of this game. But pretty much, in short, what this game is about, as you can see, it kind of gives us some of the enemies that we're used to in the regular Minecraft, more of like a background, more of like a story, understanding of who they are, what they are, like at least, like, you can acknowledge their place in a bit of the world. If that makes sense, I hope it does. But the key thing you want to do in this game when you're redoing it, whenever you're playing it, is you want to find what the actual path you're supposed to go is. And usually, as you saw just now, you want to kind of like go off on your own and find little hidden paths. There's always hidden things to like find. So as you can see, we already get an arrow. We already get bows and arrows, which is pretty cool. And the thing is, if I remember correctly, as you can see, we're going off the beaten path, just to check over here. You start off with a certain amount of arrows per game, per map that you load into, level you load into, and I believe you lose that amount of arrows. But there are builds you can do to assist you in making, like, you know, the amount of, like, the drop rate of arrows increase. So if you're an archer build, you can definitely make that, like, happen. Okay. Oh! And also, of course, there is armor sets, which you'll see, but these are pretty important, so every now and then, they'll put supply boxes pretty, you know, they'll stretch them out a decent amount throughout the thing. But bread, of course, gives you HP and HP regeneration for quite some time. And those do happen to drop arrows, and I don't know, I think there is a build that makes it to where whenever you see arrows like that, they, certain arrow piles, there's an increased chance that they'll give you more arrows than normal. But don't quote me on that. I am not entirely sure. I don't know why I'm rolling. There we go. Oh. Okay. And don't worry, there are more weapons than just the basic sword. There's a decent variety of weapons. That really gives you, oh yeah, enchanting, which you can see right now. So what you want to do is you want to come over here and you pick. So this is how you kind of like focus on some of your builds, is you pick kind of some of these different things. So attacking drains your life to grant 1 step. So I'm not exactly super good on draining my life, because I already know I'm not the greatest when it comes to preventing damage. So I'm gonna go with a higher chance of dropping emeralds, because emeralds are fairly important. They do stay with you throughout the games, throughout the different ones you do. So I prefer to get more of my currency so that I potentially have a better chance later. Oh, so we have capes and pets. I'm going to, I like this one. And, I'm gonna go with, I'll go with the bird, why not? Oh! Jeez. I'm really out of the woodworks. I don't think the pets do anything specifically. I could be wrong. And then I'll be proven wrong as soon as he starts doing something. But we will see. So when it comes to seeing stuff like this, you can actually roll across that kind of stuff. Gaps in the canyons and stuff. Just be wary of the distance and be wary of where you start the jump. Because it could end up where you just fall off. And you don't die immediately when you fall off. You do spawn back with just a little bit. You lose some health. But initially you want to just kind of adventure around everywhere you possibly can. I'm not going to be doing that every time in the series. Again, I want to just kind of do the gameplay and show you guys. I will when I really feel like I know, like it's going to be something. Kind of like this. This is actually the starting map where we are camped, so there's no need for that.
You were too late to rescue the villagers, but don't fret. They're still out there somewhere waiting for a hero to find them.
And okay, that's the first level done, and this is the camp, where this is basically the main menu where everything's kind of set up, where you initiate certain missions, initiate the other game modes that are there. You come here, you do your shopping. You come here, you do your enchanting, and hey, whoa, that's a new one. All right. Well, let's get on to the next mission. Let me see. Okay, so as you can see, we do have a mission board. You can tell this is the tower again, endless mode. This is where we just finished. Ventures Hub. And then this is our next location. And I believe I'm gonna go ahead and increase. No, let's do it. So you can see there's a recommendation of power. Again, your power increases as you wear better gear, and as you yourself level up. And the game mode will tell you what the recommended is, but it's recommended that you do what's at your level. But that's also the part of the challenge that can potentially give you better loot. So you can push yourself. Oh, for a second.
By the Arch-Illager's decree, all free folk are now enemies of the Illager Empire. Somewhere in these woods, a caravan is transporting villager prisoners to labor in far-off lands. Find the caravan and stop the Illagers, or there's no telling what dreadful doom will befall our villager friends.
Okay, and what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, pretty much. So you want to. Oh, that's right. You can go invisible for a little bit, but I don't really need it. I think there might be some builds that help, like if you're invisible, you do a bit more. But yeah, so that's part of the challenge of the game. Is kind of like the more difficult the level you make it, even though it's like, you know, not exactly recommended. If you feel like you can do it, like you take on the challenge, then it's recommended that you try it at least. If you have a good build and a good set of things, and you know kind of like your way around combat, you know, just give it a shot and see if it works. It's not like if you lose, no, you don't really lose really anything. It also means more enemies, which means more chances, as you saw with my enchantment, that I can get potentially more, not only XP, but more emeralds. Better loot, more emeralds, more XP. So pretty good benefit. And as you can see, I haven't really taken a lot of damage, except for that immediately. See, there you go. So it's not super dangerous. Just be careful on how high you push the bar. I also want to apologize for if you guys end up hearing anything outside of my outside of the gameplay or the mic, because right now I'm using a mic that's not exactly the greatest, and so I'm currently setting up my other mic and kind of testing things out on like Discord to kind of see how it goes, sensitivity, because it's not super easy. Oh Jesus. Also, you have a health potion which is infinite. It just has a cooldown to it, so be careful on how often you use that. I'm gonna use that now because I see how low my health is getting, and as you saw there, you know, it is minus my health down pretty hard. Oh, strength potion. I believe this increases my damage. Oh. And this is where the bread comes in handy. But also, I mean, you can also wait for... I should also just be doing this. You know, I forget. I'm not much of a ranger all the time, so I usually forget this kind of stuff. Even doing so. Oh, there's not. Okay, I think apples are health. They're health regeneration, which is good. And I leveled up, so. And I see we can utilize the bow to stun them for a little bit, which is good. The base. Bases give extra stuff. And a chest, which they have chances of giving you pretty cool stuff. There's something over there. They have chances of giving you like better stuff or more loot. So again, like I said, always try to go off the beaten path, even though it tells you to, you know, the arrow's pointing over there. There's a decent chance that there's always going to be like, decent chance there's going to be loot in other places and also secret entrances that might lead you to secret missions or throughout the world. So now we're gonna go in here, and this potentially could lead us closer to the ending area. Oh jeez. It's got a dagger. Oh, so that's TNT on the ground. So what you can do initially, if I can get to it, is you can stack it on top of your head. And if you, next time, as you can see, it replaces your arrow. Yeah, good loot. And good armor. Nice. It replaces your arrows for a brief time, but you can throw it. But the thing is, if you want to wait potentially to find more, you can find and stack up to 3 on top of your head, and just throw them all at the same time. When you find an enemy that you think is going to be super difficult, or is super difficult, you can go ahead and just kind of, you know, nuke the area. Or enemies, whichever one. No one's judging if you use it on an enemy and you realize that your health is low or something. You can roll, and it doesn't affect you. I just want to make sure I get everything out of the way, because I do want the XP. As you can see, the arrow is pointing to the next location of the map, of like the level. Anyway, even though I'm injured. So sometimes it can be a shortcut. Sometimes it won't be a shortcut. But our goal right now is to just adventure through and find locations in here with more loot. So if I'm correct, oh, give me a second. Yep, see, look, even more. These can't be opened. Kind of like reminds me of Diablo 3 in a way. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Also, I want to apologize ahead of time. I just thought of this. But I want to apologize ahead of time because I do happen to receive phone calls throughout the day. I will do my best to either edit that out so you don't have to hear it all the time. Of course, I'm not going to be on the thing whenever y'all. I'm not going to, you know, have my phone calls on the playthrough, of course. I'm going to edit it whenever. I'm going to edit that out whenever that happens. But I just wanted to tell you ahead of time, in case you hear my phone ringing. I do happen to have a lot of stuff that happens to go on. I have work that I do, and I have family that does want to keep up with me and make sure that I'm, you know, see what I'm doing for the day. But I will again do my best to censor any of that, remove any of that, edit that out. Okay, I think I have done everything in here. What? Okay. Whoa! I may have missed some enemies behind me. That is fine. So a lot of skeletons here. And if I don't find anything, okay. If I don't find anything to utilize this TNT on, but I should, I will definitely launch it to show y'all how it works. So you can kill cows and they will drop you meat, which is regeneration. I feel bad a little bit, but that's just how it works. Oh, wow, I do it on extra. Well, there you go. That's how it works. Up on the D-pad. So we want to put on an armor set to kind of first off increase our power, but also you want to check out what your armor sets are. As you can see, the armor sets themselves also have enchantments you can put on them. You can do them mid-match, but just be wary that once you put something on there, you're going to want to be careful. So we can add this. It adds effects to our current weapon type. Position, briefly stunning them. I don't remember how this is used, well, how it's used, but it'll probably tell me. But you can find new arrows, you can find little new cosmetics, which are little magic items or effects that affect some of your current weapons or current abilities. And yeah. So this one gives us 20% weapon aura boost, which is nice. And this one just makes it to where, again, like you see the arrow bundles produce 10 more arrows. 30% range damage. So I'm not really crucial on range all the time. So I'm going to focus on this. And then you can check and see what these do. So every 100 blocks explored, you regain. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool effect. And this reduces cooldowns between your artifacts. So that's what these are. So these are artifact. There's artifact you can get and put in place of these that have cooldowns, and they're really powerful, especially if you start comboing like the abilities and enchantments on your armor sets. They can help out decently. But they're called artifacts, and you can go and play for those. So you'll activate them, and they'll do stuff like that, which is pretty dope. I've never used the fireworks one actually. Nice, I'll just speed up a little bit. Also, yeah, don't be afraid of like ending up in the water or anything. It's not like this game's gonna require you to like do crazy stuff. It's pretty forgiving when it comes to walking around on like tight edges. You also want to kill these guys first because they make your life miserable with fighting these guys. And then come back to fix the rest of this. Oh, jeez. Let's do this. Yeah, that works out better. Wow, I didn't know that animals also gave you that. But yeah. Don't try not to go too deep in the water. I don't know how exactly that works. But you want, yeah, you want to get rid of them because they're gonna do that stuff. Now that guy's buff and that guy's buff, and that's not good for us. Oh, I cannot move. There we go. And I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna bust these open, which is awesome. And see, we waited for food and we got food. But yeah, they have little internal areas you can go to that are like, they may have extra loot and things for you. You want to be careful about dealing with spiders because all that you see what they do, they throw that. They will of course webbing, which is not like the usual regular Minecraft counterparts, but they pretty much run away from you, kind of like skeletons. But if they catch you in that stuff, or any one of them does, and like they have an AI that says, oh, everyone jump him now, because see, look, they run up to you because they know you're trapped in them. You want to kill these because they're Diablo. If you play Diablo, where it's like they have amazing loot and they will run away from you as fast as they possibly can. And if you really want that loot, you're gonna need to do what you can to get them. Don't worry, once you release them, you don't have to really protect them. They just... There we go. But getting rid of the enchanters is the immediate way to... I don't think you can break those. Is the immediate way to... what do you call it? None of those dropped any meat for generation. That's great. I don't know where you're going. There we go. There you go. That's the enchanter's book. Stunned. There we go. Nice. And release you. I found a pressure plate, but I don't know where the other one is. That can be a little bit of the confusion of this game is you press something, like one thing in the level, and then it's like you have to wait to really kind of see what the rewards or what you get. Like alright, sorry I had to make a quick cut. Garbage truck. I believe today is the day where garbage is being done. As you can see, we got a bow. I wanted to wait to show y'all this instead. Well, wait. There you go. Around. There you go. Alrighty then. Kill things from a distance. Don't let them get close. See they gonna do some stupid stuff. Get rid of you. The enchanter can only, of course, buff enemies, like average enemies. There is no buffing of animals to attack you, so don't worry. The sheep are not going to get buffed to kill you. Yeah, I just got here. Oh, of course. Oh, so yeah, you earn an enchantment point by leveling up. It said that the first time, most likely, but I don't pay attention enough all the time to everything that comes on screen, especially when I'm dealing with a lot of enemies. But this is the end level. Usually, this is the iconic end of a level, like the adjacent doors.
These villagers are free from the clasp of the villagers. All thanks to you.
But there do happen to be missions that are like super like long. So they are quite a sit down to make sure that you go through a decent amount of the stuff. Let's go see what loot we got. Boots of Swiftness. Okay, so this is like artifact. We'll do it. Why not? My power is there. So I'm going to push to that, because I feel like we got this. Absolutely. Probably absolutely not, but we're giving it a shot, because why not? Okay, wait. Oh yeah, we're okay. So we just immediately start off here and go inside. Okay, yeah, let's look over here. I see the chest over there, so don't worry. But this is a trial, I'm pretty sure. Yep, trial. Whoa! Homie. Whoa, see, that's the reason why you want to save that stuff. That's what they like to throw at you. You should have chances to redeem yourself. And it's good loot, but I panicked there. I thought I had it under control. But now we have a better weapon. And let's put this artifact in here because we could have used that a little bit better. So, are you? Well, as you can see, going to these is very much rewarding. And I think that's our first lightning one, actually. Enchantments. So this one chains, okay, so yeah, it chains people together, which can be cool. Chance to summon lightning. And you can definitely increase that later on, as well as increase lightning damage. And and different types of lightning to like happen. Of course. And I'm pretty sorry. Okay. Oh, we might start becoming the power level that we need to beat this. I usually end up with a lot of arrows to do this stuff, so I'm not always super picky on it. Okay. So yeah, there's puzzles to do. I've done a few of the different types of puzzles, so I kind of know a little bit in regards of what to do. So I'll see if I can kind of slow it down next if we get another puzzle to kind of tell you like how it works. I can't do it again. Get away. I'm just glad there's no. Gotta get rid of you. Cannot let you live. Alright. Whoa! Did not notice him in that group. Have this. Yep, this is a whole. Actually, there you go. How do you like it? Okay. Good choice. Yep. I see you. You trying that? Of course. More. That seems to be everything this way. How about we just do this, right? Yeah. Get rid of you, and we leveled up. It's good. Yep, and here we are with a. Oof, this is gonna be difficult. Am I ready for this? Well, we're trying it. Really? They put him right there? If we take out one, it can't spawn a million. We can leave too. It doesn't bar us from leaving. Ow. absolutely. We can kill him with a sword. Okay. Smarter way to deal with that. And I'm pretty sure there is a decent amount of loot also in the rest of these locations. But for me, I'm not super, like, you know, big on every single thing. So yeah, another trial. This time they know exactly where you are, I believe, so. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Come on. Alright, we'll do it for y'all. We'll try it. Nope. Nope. Oh, jeez. Oh, you can charge that up for that, too. Cool. Nope. Where are you going? We can not sell it, but dismantle it potentially. You want me to go back now? Are you kidding me? Tell me to go all the way in here. Now it's telling me to go all the way back. Okay, so now we have this. Maybe I should make an archer build this gameplay, since I mentioned that I didn't do it before. It might be worth it. Seems to be the common, like, useful weapon for me. A wolf for you. Alright. And that's done. I see that up there, don't worry. Okay. And I see that there. Give me a second. Okay. Alright. So, finally. It just felt like forever. Jeez. That's the thing about this game is, again, like I said, it is a sit down. You need to have the time and effort. This isn't just like your ordinary, like, you know, game Castle Crashers where it's like, hey, you know it's going to be like a 10-minute to 20-minute level. The amount of stuff that you can go do, the amount of side-tracking paths you can go and explore, like, levels end up being 30 to 40 minutes or more if you wanted to sit there and farm, or the amount of the amount of spawn areas. But yeah, so that was kind of like a side mission done, but that is going to be it for this episode. But I will get to work on the very next episode immediately. I just want to make sure that I do the proper editing for this one and get everything set in stone, because I believe this will be kind of like the first. Will be the first episode of this series. But I want to make sure it's a pretty good, you know, revival. But yeah, again, I hope you guys like the content, and again, let me know in the comment section if it's something that you guys, you know, providing. Again, I'm not someone who's going to take your, you know, gonna be like, how dare you, or any of that stuff. So just to let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see more of. If again, like I mentioned the builds and everything, and I tried to explain kind of how things go in this game. But if there's anything I didn't explain enough for you to kind of like make it simple, or if anything you find confusing in this, just let me know in the comments section, and I'll try to simplify it better for each individual comment that I can get to. Hopefully I can get to each one of them. This is, again, channel's not super big right now, so I don't expect that there's going to be a lot of comments. This is an older game, so I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are professionals or veterans of this game anyway. So, but yeah. Let me know if you like the content. Let me know if you're looking ready. Let me know if you're looking for more of this kind of content. And again, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to. Again, we're trying to go for our 1K subscriber goal. It'd be amazing if we can reach that. Again, no set deadline or timeline. I haven't set a timeline for the goal, but it would just be cool. It'd be the first channel I think I've ever gotten 1K on. Highest I think I've ever had is like maybe 600 or so, and the last one ages ago. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next video, and have a good one.